What is up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So today is a special day because I'm actually working on my car. The spark plugs, I got the oil filter, I got the oil. I also got all-weather floor mats because if you've been watching my videos, you know that I love all-weather floor mats, and I just had to get them. They were a little expensive, but they're always expensive, so I did not cheap out. I did not go to AutoZone. I did not get them off of Amazon, nothing like that. I got them directly from the dealership, as well as the spark plugs. I got the spark plugs from the dealership. I know AutoZone has the same spark plugs, and they're cheaper by like $4 a spark plug. But I wanted to take care of this car unlike I've ever taken care of any other car. I do take care of my truck really good. I take my truck to the dealership every time. You guys may think that's expensive and dumb, but I've never taken cars to dealerships before. I used to do them all by myself, and it's kind of like where I started, like being a mechanic and stuff like that. I started doing little things like that, so I just wanted to make sure that my cars were being taken care of the way they're supposed to be taken care of. This is the first time that I've done the spark plugs on a Lexus like this, and I think it's the first time that this car has gotten the spark plugs changed. So it has 107,000 miles for 2013. Generally speaking, you want to change them between 80 to 100,000 miles, so it's a little over on this one. So that's why I started to feel the little shake. It has like a little shake to it. It does not have a check engine light, but usually that means that the spark plugs just need to be changed. So without further ado, let's get this spark plug changed and the oil filter changed, and hopefully after that we can start detailing it. If not, there's gonna be another video where I'm gonna detail it because it is a little bit like cloudy outside. The car does stay in the garage, so we'll see if I can wash it before it starts to rain. So let's get to it. So first, you want to take off the engine cover, so that way you can see where the spark plugs are. All right. So with this car, the spark plugs, there's one right here, one right there, one next to here. Wait, no, that's not it. It's like under this wire, but it's like right there, you can kind of see it. And then there's one back there. So 3 on that side. And then I'm gonna have to take off this air filter and take off all this like piping and everything. But it is directly under there. You can kind of see it. There's one right there. There's one right there. So 1, 2, and then the other one's like right in the front. All right, so for this side, all I did was I undid this hose right here. So on top of the intake manifold, you take this hose off, you move it to the side so it gives you more room. There's a clip right here, and there's a clip on the other side right here. Can't really see it, but it's connected to the intake manifold. You just undo this clip. You can pull on it, because if it breaks, it breaks. If it doesn't, then good for you. Like me, it didn't break for me. Just pull on it a little bit sideways and then it'll come out. And then there's one back here. So 1, 2, 3 clips. And then you unplug each coil. So there's three coils on this side, on the driver's side. And you're able to move around the wires. And then once you move around the wires, you can get the 2 back ones good, easy. The front one is the hard one. The way that they engineered it is that you have to take off the intake manifold to get a socket on there. But if you have small hands like I do, you can put a wrench in there, a 10mm wrench, and just go little by little. And then once it's loose enough, you could get it with your fingers. Luckily for mine, my car was taken care of and it wasn't in like harsh conditions. So the screws are pretty new still, even with 107,000 miles. But after that, that's about it for the driver's side. The driver's side was probably the painful part. Passenger side, as you can see, the coils are exposed easy. Let's take off this intake hose. It's pretty easy. So on the intake hose, you just undo each clamp on each side. And on this hose, you take this hose off to give you more play on the intake hose, because there's a clip that goes right here. And on that clip, it looks like this. So, looks like this. As you can see, it's one of those ones that separate. So you pull up on this top part, and then you push separately, and it disconnects it. That's it. Then after that, you just take all the coils out, clean the coils, take out the spark plugs, and put everything back together. And then that's it. Alright, so I just finished the spark plugs, and after I did that, I did the oil change. I didn't think I had to show that, so I just did a time lapse. The part that I didn't show you about the time lapse on the oil change, when you go under the car, there's like a little cover that's like a little cutout square. There's 3 screws on it. You take off that, and then you see the oil filter. So the oil filter is like one of those internal ones. So you have to take off that silver cap on the silver object thing that you see when you take off that cover. Then the filter is inside of there, so just have your drip pan ready when you take that off. And that's it for the oil change, the spark plugs, and how to put everything back together. So now I'm gonna detail the Lexus, and then I'm gonna conclude today's video. So here's gonna be another time lapse of me just washing the car. I slowly wanna get back into detailing. I'm gonna try to do as much detailing as I can today, as long as the weather persists, because it is a bit cloudy right now, but it is hot, so hopefully I get a lot done. So I just finished washing it. I didn't really go into too much detail just because it's starting to get like really hot over here. I'm getting pretty dehydrated too, so. Now I finished washing it and drying the car. Now I'm just gonna vacuum it and clean the windows, and then that's all I'm gonna do today. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna do more to the inside. I've never really fully detailed this car since I bought it, and I bought it in January. It is now March, so it has not really been detailed since the last person got it detailed, really. And then also, I'm gonna see if I can try to do a paint correction. This car has a front clear bra on the hood and the fenders. I might be taking that off. I know the front bumper definitely needs to be repainted because there's all these rock chips. The paint is cracked. It's just an old bumper, it's been through some miles, so it definitely needs to be painted. So I'm probably not gonna worry too much about correcting the paint on the bumper, but there are some slight scratches along the car, just throughout it. There are some light water stains, but they're not too bad. The last owner really took care of this car. You can tell it was in the garage the entire life. And even with me, it's been in the garage the entire time since I bought it, so this car's definitely been taken care of. The inside of the engine looks good. The oil looks good. Well, the oil is kind of black, but I mean, it's oil. But the inside of the engine looks good. The spark plugs, they were original. I did find that out, so I was the first person to change those. But other than that, the car is like pretty taken care of. Also, when you're cleaning your car, if you notice in the time lapse, I stick like a long brush, like this long in the wheel. So that brush is for cleaning the inside of the barrels of the wheels. Not a lot of people do that. And you can tell if people take care of their cars. If it's raining, for one, if it's raining, the paint, if the water is beating off the paint, those people take care of their cars. If the water just sticks onto the paint and it doesn't really like drip down or anything, you can tell they don't really wash their cars, and so on and so forth. Another way you can tell if people really take care of their cars is if they wash the inside of their wheel wells. Like inside the wheel wells and inside the wheels. So with that brush, you stick it all the way in and it gets all the way to the back side of the wheel. And it just cleans the whole inside of the wheel. Another thing, always clean your door jambs. So after you're done washing your car, it's a freaking horse barking. anyways, when you're drying off your car at the end of the wash, use a different clean towel and clean the door jambs. The door jambs is definitely like it's like the presentation of your car. When someone gets into your car, it is obvious, other than like your car being clean inside, the door jambs, you can tell if people take care of the cars if the door jambs are clean. If they don't clean their door jambs, they don't really wash their car that often, and they definitely don't really care about it. But it's just like an eyesore when you open the door and people have dirty door jambs. It's just, I don't know, I can't stand it. So I clean them. I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of car people do, especially car people. But yeah, I'm hoping to do more videos like this, and if you got this far into the video, just smash that like button to let me know that you guys liked it, and to let the YouTube algorithm know that you liked it, so that way it can push my video elsewhere so other people can watch my videos. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below if you guys want a video of anything else. Any requests, I'll make a video about it. Any compliments or opinions or anything, just put it down below. I'll respond to you. And if anything, just share my channel so I can get more subscribers and I can be able to do more things on YouTube and make more videos like this. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please turn on that bell for notifications to let you know that I posted a new video. And as always, stay hydrated, stay motivated, and keep it cruising. See you guys next time.
And there she goes. Heart that pounds like a stereo.